Hola YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Darieny, and if you're new here, bienvenidos. Today's video we are going to be talking about mi pelo. Yes, my hair. So for the past few years, since 2013 to be exact, I decided to experiment with my hair and start wearing weaves and wigs and all that good stuff. And my hair journey started with me wearing weaves, and I didn't really like it because I feel like I couldn't keep up with my hair. Like washing your hair when you have tracks on your head, to me it was not doable. So then what I did, I ventured out and tried out wigs, and it was hard for me at the time because I was a college student to buy bundles and pay somebody to do my hair. So what I decided to do is learn how to make my own wigs. So since about 2013, I've been wearing wigs on and off. Majority of the time was on, and this year, Thanksgiving, so about a month ago, I decided that I was going to let my scalp breathe. My hair is very sensitive, and after I actually got my hair done, I realized how much my hair grew. And I also wanted to experiment with color. I always wanted to go red, but not a super bright red. I don't know if you guys could see it. When the light hits my hair, it's very bright, but when I'm indoors, it's not so bright, which was exactly what I wanted. Now, my hair did grow, but to me it's still very thin. I want volume in my hair. So what I did when I did color my hair was get, I believe, 2 lines of extensions. They're called micro extensions. Now the problem after that was, number one, whenever I wanted to go and get my hair redone, I had to take the micro beads out because I don't like washing my hair or getting a washing set with things on my head. Now, I didn't know that they charge you for every little thing nowadays. Every single little thing. They charge me for the removal. They charge me for the putting back, which I expected them to, charge me for them putting the tracks back in my hair. But I did not know that they were going to also charge me for, the removal. I don't know if I just been out the hair salon game or what, but that shocked me. So what I decided to do to avoid all that extra cost, I was just going to make my own clip-in extensions. Now, I am not a professional. I am able to do things for myself. I'm able to resolve my hair situations or makeup for myself. I am not a makeup artist, or I am not a hairstylist. I do things to cater to me. So, in this video today, I'm going to be showing you how I add my extensions to my hair. And it's actually not a lot of extensions. I do know people how they add like a lot of extensions to their hair, whether it's to add length or to add volume. In my case, I am doing it just to add volume. What I did is, this is what the extensions look like. So pretty much what I did, I grabbed hair and I make sure to dye the hair as close as possible to my hair. You don't look like it right now, but if you see it in the sun, my extensions matches exactly with my hair. So what I did, pretty much I sewed 2, I guess, lines or tracks of hair together, put them together, there we go, and I added clip-ins to them. And this is pretty much the same, almost the same length of my hair. And pretty much what I do is I attach them to my hair, close the clips, and we are all good. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I style my hair and how I add extensions to my hair. So obviously, one of the things that you're going to need is your extensions, and obviously make your clip-ins first. Another thing that I'm going to be needing is my flat iron. I think this is a 2-inch flat iron. And this is from Remington. I got this from Walmart. Another thing that I'm going to need is two colitas, scrunchies. So you know, this is gonna help me to separate my hair or to hold my hair out the way for when I put in my extensions. And you're going to need clips. You don't necessarily need clips. You can either use clips or the colitas for your hair, or you could use both. It's completely up to you. And also you are going to need a comb. I like this comb right here because it has this tail and the back of it actually helps me make a line. And I got this comb at a beauty supply store. I believe it was $1.99 or 99 cents. This is very, very cheap. So those are the things that you pretty much are going to need. Different people have different ways of putting clip-ins in, but this is going to be my way of putting clip-ons or clip-ins or clip-ons onto my hair. It's hard for me to make videos like this because I feel like I am good at explaining things, but also I am also better at showing how to do things. So I'm gonna try my best to talk you through this process. So let's get started. So my hair is pretty much ready to go. I have this line of demarcation right here because when I go to sleep, I wrap my hair, or what they call a doobie. So I have my hair wrapped up when I go to bed, and you know, I woke up, showered, and all that good stuff. And when I do my hair, I unwrap my hair, and one of the clips obviously marked my hair, but my hair is still good enough for me to work with, so I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to flat iron at the end. If my hair was to be a little poofier than normal or not as straight as I like it, which is like this, I would straighten my hair first, add the clip-ins, and then flat iron the hair with the clip-ins together so they could pretty much match together or married together to look like one. So I'm going to go ahead and go through with the process like this. I've noticed that ever since I started like doing my hair, wear my hair out, my scalp, I always know that my scalp was dry, but my scalp is really dry, especially in the winter time. So I always have to moisturize or add oil to my roots, because when I tell you my scalp is dry, it's insanely dry. And it's so weird because my face is super oily and then I have a dry scalp, but whatever. Anyway, let's get started with the video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is comb my hair, make sure that all the knots are out of my hair. Okay, so I'm all good now. First thing I'm going to do is pretty much put the first extension, which is the shortest extension. So I'm going to just part my hair a little bit in the back, and I'm just making pretty much a straight line. Maybe not so straight because I don't have eyes in the back of my head, but what to me is a straight line, I'm doing that now. So that's how it goes. Then I'm going to use the colita and I'm going to put my hair up. And to me, this is pretty simple. All right, so now that I parted my hair, I'm going to use my clip-ins, and I'm going to use the two clip-ins, put them on my hair, and pretty much lock it into place. A lot of the times, if your hair is too straight, you may want to tease your hair a little bit just so you can clip your hair in so you can stay in place. You don't want to walk around the streets and then your clip-ins fall out. Or another thing that you can do is also braid your hair a little bit and clip your hair or hook your clips into the braid. But my hair, it's, I would say, good enough. I mean, I've been wearing it like this for the past week and it's been good. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is just clip my extensions onto my hair and I should be fine. So I'm going to turn around and show you. Okay, so here we go. I'm not sure if my line is straight or not. To me, it doesn't really matter. And now what I do, I grab my extension and I put it right close to the corner and I clip it in, and it's all good. Then I pull it as much as I can so it could be straight and close to my scalp, and I insert again and I clip it again, and now I have my clip-ins and I'm good to go. Now I'm going to do the next line. Take off my colitas and make another line like so. Okay. And since I mentioned this in one of my products, I might as well use it. Now I'm going to add my next extension, and obviously this is a little bit longer because my hair up here falls a little bit longer, and also the length or the width of the extension is also longer because it's going to go from pretty much behind my ear to also behind my ear on the other side as well. So here we are. You want to clamp it up right here, close it in, make sure pretty much I do like the slight pull test, and then I'm going to take it onto the other side, clamp that, and you're good with extension number 2. Now extension number 3. Now with extension number 3, I'm going to go ahead again and make a line all around. And to me, my lines doesn't necessarily have to be perfect because I mean nobody's going to be seeing the lines that I've made, but I'm just pretty much making a route for my hair, just so things will be lopsided. So get that in there. Now, comb my hair. Okay, and here we have extension number 3, and actually I'm going to show you how to do this one. So I'm going to put this one up here, put it in, and then drag it around and flip it on the other side, and boom. And you can pretty much move it however you want. You can line it up with your line, and you can move it down a little bit, but to me, as long as this is intact, I'm good. Then take this off, and now we are going to blend everything in together. So pretty much the line that I always use is over here, so I don't really have to part my hair any other way. So far, this is what it's looking like. Now we are going to make everything marry together. So I'm going to turn on my flat iron to 410, which is the highest for this flat iron, and I'm going to let it heat up real quick. Okay, so now I'm going to pretty much grab pieces of my hair, comb it so it will be straight. And usually I have a technique. I use a finer comb to flat iron my hair, but my hair does not need that much flat ironing, so I'm just pretty much going to comb it and straighten it. And I like to bump in the ends at the end, so I do that as well. And then I move on to the next piece. So this is what my hair looks like after I flat ironed it together and I marry the two together. This is pretty much like my everyday hairstyle. Like if I'm going to work or I'm going out somewhere shopping, grocery shopping, whatever, you know, my hair will be flat ironed. If I wanted to curl my hair, I can also do that. Now for my edges, I don't really use much products for my edges. So what I do, I use this little brush and pretty much just try to straighten it out and comb it in a little bit. Just brush it down, and I don't add any products like any edge control or anything like that. And then the same thing up here, try to just make it as flat as possible. I don't like super poofy hair. I like my hair to be, I wouldn't say as flat as possible, but I guess you can say as flat as possible. And then just to make sure that I did a good job, go back and I fly my hair, and here we are. Not sure if you guys want to see it from the back. So we reached the end. This is what my hair looks like, all semi-styled, and I also went ahead and did my makeup, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, leave this video a fat thumbs up, comment down below, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Ciao.